Gemini Rising, welcome to your monthly tarot reading for the month of February 2024. My name's Podkane, and if you haven't been here before and don't know your rising sign, check out a website like astrocharts.com where you can get your full astrology birth chart. You're going to need your exact time of birth for this one. You're looking for your Ascendant, which is another name for your rising sign. All right, let's get a true grandparent. Grandparent's important right now. Get a true crime oracle deck card for you, Gemini Rising, to describe the situation that you're facing in February. Okay. Abuse and neglect and cleanup. Okay. Healing, runaway, greed. Okay. We got several things going on here to do with trauma. We're going to see how that's going to play out for you in February. That doesn't mean that's what's coming. It's cleanup, right? We're cleaning this up. We're going to make some progress on this. So that's what we're here for. And neglect too can mean you've been neglecting something, neglecting cleaning up something and running away from it. Okay? So we'll see more info about that as we go. And then we're going to get an oracle card from the Buddha Wisdom deck describing you, Gemini. Practicing Chod. I don't know how to pronounce that. It sounds like a bad word. Extend your awareness to the energetic edges or boundaries of the universe. Extend your awareness to the energetic edges or boundaries of the universe. Interesting. That sounds very Gemini thing to do. It's learning about anything and everything there is in this world. Interesting. All right. Let's shuffle this deck. We've got the Star Tarot today to do your reading. Gemini Rising, February 2025. What the hell is going on in their lives? All right. How are they showing up right now? Ace of Cups. Got a new enthusiastic love. And the Eight of Wands. Disconnecting from social media, I feel, with that. The Emperor, there's too much hate, too much negativity, too much domineering personalities going around. All right, yeah, it's a strategy. Like I'm gonna cut out my usage of social media this month. It's like you got a plan. All right, what does Gemini Rising value right now? What's in their values? Six of Swords reversed, getting into the mess. Two of Wands. And a haphazard about it as well. Seven of Cups. What the hell? Okay, and then the Moon. Interesting. So this is something that Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's affecting you emotionally. This is something that you need awareness brought to right now because your goals here are not aligned with your values. So you like the mess, you like the drama. But it's all back to about how it speaks to you. Rather than looking out and saying that's their truth, not mine, it's like this is a reflection of me in some kind of subconscious way. It's really confusing the issue. I think that you don't have a very strong sense of self at this time. And you're wanting that. You need clarity. There's emotional discontent and uncertainty, and you're searching for clarity and truth. And maybe that's why you're out there looking out in the world at the drama and the craziness. And why you have been is because you're in search of the truth. But it's led to a lot of confusion because it's been you've made it personal. You've taken it in too much, absorbed it. Maybe is the best way to put that. Okay. What is Gemini Rising thinking about in February? What is on their mind? King of Cups reversed, Three of Pentacles. There's a jealousy around people who are making good money and highly sought after for their skills, talents, and abilities. Yeah, and then you're feeling very decisive about it. You're thinking about a choice that you want to make. Temperance. Okay, but you're trying to be very balanced and turn some water into wine here, some lead into gold. You want this, okay? You're jealous of it, but you want this. You want to become a master at something. You want to be the best that no one ever was, you know? I'm not a singer, but I do think in terms of music when I'm doing tarot readings. And you want to become a master at it. And you're like, I've made my decision. I will be the world's greatest painter. And like, I'm going to be very resourceful in this endeavor. And it's coming from a place of like looking out at other people who have earned, keyword there, earned their mastery. Okay. Never forget that no one becomes a master at birth. They put in their 10,000 hours. It's just like I said I think I said that with both Taurus and Aries. They put in their 10,000 hours. All right. What's going on at home for you, Gemini rising? 6 of Cups. You've got good support at home, unconditional love, giving, very supportive, nurturing environment there in February. The Hangman, that's your safe, sacred place where you can sit and contemplate. King of Wands. You've got this could be a father figure or it could be a mother too, but someone who is a thought leader. They're very powerfully confident. They use their power wisely to guide and teach others. And you may be this person as well in your home in February where you're teaching a lot. However, we also have the Judgment reversed. And, okay, you have not yet heard the calling about the fact that you have not yet learned what you need to learn to move forward. This is coming out at this turning of your self-expression, right? There's a missing piece here in February. And I think you have your guard up at this point too, a little bit, because you're trying to disconnect. You're feeling that you've taken in too much of the toxicity going around on the internet, and now, or even just in your social life, in your local spaces and places. And that has prevented you here from getting that intuitional, like, boom, electric moment, or maybe it's just the timing too, but I do feel like it's related. The Judgment card, when upright, is Gabriel's horn sounding. It's the burr, here's the truth. The time is now. This is what it is. Here is your path, your journey, what you need to know. And this is Princess of Pentacles, is about learning and being a student, and it's reversed. You have not yet received what you needed to learn to progress forward in your self-expression and everything else to relate beyond that. So we're going to get more information about it. So what does Gemini rising self-expression look like in February? What does their self-expression look like in February? 8 of Cups reversed. Man, that's this, okay? You're not able to move on past something. There's something that needs to be cleaned up. It's about the home life. And it's about systems of power and authority. Okay. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles here at the base, which is interesting. Feeling like you didn't have a home, that you didn't fit in to what was already established that you were born into. You felt out of place. And I think there was some efforts made to indoctrinate you into that caused a level of harm to you, because I'm seeing the butterflies. You're unique. You don't fit into the molds that you were placed into. And this caused some level of trauma to cause you to run from yourself, because relating to yourself was painful, because you wanted this belonging. There was a lot of pressure there. Pressure of being conforming. The Queen of Peen. Oh my God. With the Queen of Pentacles here. You got dirty parts on the brain. Why am I saying these by accident? I'm not thinking about this. Listen, with the Queen of Pentacles here, there is something quite pragmatic and wholesome and practical about you too. that you can tap into now as a way to heal yourself. But let's look more into how can Gemini Rising clean up this traumatization. Queen of Cups, self-love, compassion, empathy, forgiveness. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Set good boundaries. Star reversed. Okay. Do not be delusional about how tough this has been. I'm putting this here to hide her tatas. If I can, that's not working. Okay. You've got to try a new, it's time for you to try a new approach. Okay. I know you can do it. Set boundaries with those who diminish your light. Your curiosity is killing your cat to some degree because you're absorbing too much. And until you learn good boundaries, it's best that you tune out those who make you feel like shit because they got shit going on. And it may not be their intention to make you feel like shit. You may not realize it's happening until you're already kind of embroiled in it. But it would be best at this time here in February, Gemini Rising, to limit the amount of true crime that you're watching. Turn on something wholesome. Turn on something that gives you good feelings. You just need a freaking detox. And that will give you the space to start working on more healthy ways of relating to the world, and also give you the intuition that you need moving forward of how to set up good boundaries for yourself. Because I know you're going to be curious. That's in your nature, but you've been doing it too recklessly, and that's okay. If you don't know better, how the hell are you going to do better? But now is the time to start setting the intention to protect yourself from dirty energy. The end. What's going on in Gemini Rising's work? Nine of Pentacles reversed. I mean, there's a type of dependency where it's like, I'm not really making all the money I would like to right now. Hierophant, you do not feel secure. There's no contract keeping you around. You feel like, oh my God, I might lose my job at any given moment because, of cutbacks or whatever. Queen of Swords. You're holding to your intelligence and your attention to detail to hopefully keep you, valuable there at this time. Ace of Pentacles, there could be a new offer. There could be something new popping up in February. I'd keep on the lookout. That is a better appreciative to your specialness, okay? Something that may feel like a flight of fantasy, but it actually has a lot of security potential within it that can give you more of a deeply rooted feeling, more security, okay? You have a lot of intelligence here. You're smart. You're smart as hell. You're quick-witted. You're with it. And look for a new opportunity to pop up. Relationship. Nine of Cups reversed. Not all it's cracked up to be right now. Seven of Wands. Holding true to what you believe in, though. Four of Cups reversed. You're accepting it. It is what it is right now. It is what it is. That's tough. Strength. You have the patience to see it through. You're being disciplined. You're being patient. There's kids involved. There's a bit of some drama around them, especially a daughter if you have a daughter. Five of Wands. There's arguments going on around it. There's not enough fun. You're going to have to make a concerted effort if you want. Now, I know you have the patience here. You're going to see it through, whatever phase you're in right now with your person, you're going to see it through. But with the Princess of Cups here as in the Nine of Cups too, man, you got to create your own fun, especially if this is a long-term relationship. the puppy love phase has come and gone. The honeymoon phase has come and gone for you. And now is the time where you've got to create your own fun. Think up something like anything. You don't have to have expectations on how it's going to go, but let's try this new restaurant. Let's go for like a walk in this park that we've never been to. Let's plan a short little weekend getaway. You know, you're going to need to take initiative to create new experiences and joyful experiences in your life. And there's a lot of differences of opinion here with your person. Y'all have a lot to argue on right now, and I get it. But you've got to hold to, she's holding on to the peace lilies. Making peace should be your priority. Yes, we're volcanic at times. Strongly opinionated, you and your person. But hold to peace. Peace is the goal. Not every battle is one worth waging. Okay, I was meant to bring this out. The Hermit reversed. You're out of touch with your inner light, and so are they. That has something to say here. You're not operating from a place of your higher self. You're operating from a mental level. So are they. And that needs transformation. Now, how does that happen? Rest, following your joy, cutting out the pollutants in your environment, the mental pollutants. You can't do it for them. You can't do it for them. I said that before I even saw this card, the Knight of Swords. You can't help them. You can't do it for them, but you can be an example. And at least do it for yourself, if nothing else. What do others have that you're focused on right now, Gemini Rising? Oh, the most perfect, beautiful relationship. Queen of Pentacles. Money, security, wealth, comfort. They're not stuck in Devil reverse. They're not attached to these addictions or these endless toxic cycles. You have an impression that these people planned better, were smarter, have access to better information than you do. That's not the case. They have access to their inner self. They have come in from the cold of poverty consciousness and have deeply meditated on what is in their heart and then took action on it. I think sometimes we're held back from doing that because there's darkness there too in the ways that we've been hurt. Okay. What are you learning about right now, Gemini Rising? What are you learning about right now? How to heal yourself. How to mend the broken heart and heal the broken, fragmented parts of yourself, to include this story that we were talking about how you were tried to be made to fit into a box that you didn't fit into, and you never really felt at home with yourself, and your light was dimmed, and you had to create strong defenses to protect yourself. You're learning how to integrate those very real things that happen to you, those traumas. Part of cleaning them up is taking them into yourself and letting it be a point of pride, and in the most healthy way possible. So it's that, not that I've been through the most, so I have the greatest victimhood here. No, it's a point of strength that I've been through the most and I made it. I survived. I learned a lot. I found out what was of real value. If I hadn't been through that, I wouldn't have known how valuable that level of freedom to be who I want to be is. That, if you have kids, I wouldn't have given my kids their freedom to be themselves. I might have tried to put them in a box because I was scared as well. And that, again, that's also another way to heal all of this, is understanding the fears and the concerns that those who put you in that box had when they decided to do that. that's part of forgiving people, is understanding why they did that. Their own unknown unknowns, the things that if they would have known better, they might have done better. It's so much easier to forgive people who have done wrong to us in our lives when we understand that they could not have done any better. They were doing the best that they could at the time, and as hurtful as it was, and yes, that it was what it was. Two things can be true at once. What else is Gemini Rising learning about in February? Yeah, again, that just doubles the energy of that. It's up to you to pull yourself out of the mental conditioning that's got you trapped in kind of the woe is me mindset. There's opportunities here waiting, but they can't be accessed by someone who is fearful and in a state of anguish and is resentful of their heart being broken, and is also polluted by seeing more of that same going around in the world. You need clarity, you need protection, you need your peace, and you need hope, and that's what will lead you to the new opportunities. Okay. What will Gemini Rising have accomplished by the end of February? 3 of Wands reversed. You're going to come to a full stop, like 360, not 360, 180. We're turning in a new direction now. Why is that? Death reversed. 7 of Pentacles. You're not quite on the precipice of change, like total change. I'm not telling you you're going to be a completely different person by the end of this freaking month, but you realize that a change is needed, that nothing has changed. And it's going to cause you to take a deeper look at all of the circumstances going on in your life, not just the financial ones either, but how, your freedom has been compromised, your individuality has been compromised, your heart's been compromised. And you're going to wonder, is it worth it to continue on this path? And I think the answer is no. And then that leads to the next part. To be continued. All right. Other people, how are they helping or hurting Gemini Rising this month? I want to ask. Helping the Empress. There are people who can support, who can nurture, who can love, who can be a good, positive example. This is like giving Disney movie in the best way. Like, turn off true crime and turn on fucking Sword in the Stone, or like something that's very wholesome. I don't know. It's King of Swords reversed. They're not helping by being very know-it-all energy of like, if anyone tries to tell you they know better than you, that's not helpful to you. Ace of Swords. They don't know the truth. You know the truth for what is right for you. Only you have access to that. That's the same for all of us. If they're speaking on something, it's their truth, not yours. And yeah. And even that truth coming out in relation to the King of Swords, that over investigation, I feel like is coming back a little bit, where that curiosity can be harming you at this time. It's not something to completely destroy in yourself. It's a very good quality. It's just being misused at this time because you haven't set up good boundaries and self-love and self-worth to be able to navigate that with a protection. That type of protection where you can, scroll endlessly and see all this different crazy shit and that not poison your energy and your mental state. What is Gemini Rising letting go of in February? What are they letting go of? The foolishness, thinking that you can just go anywhere and do anything with no consequences. 100%. What else are they letting go of? Knight of Wands reversed. The unwillingness to take any action on it. To take any action on the dire straits of your emotional well-being and the security of your family and the happiness and All these goals and these dreams that you once held are in jeopardy because you have not kept yourself pure, clean, protected. You've allowed things to pollute your mind and your mental state, your emotional state, and you've been unwilling to take action on it. That's turning. You're ready. Okay. Let's get in messages of Cosmic Oracle cards. Message for you, Gemini Rising. Stop giving away your power right now. You give away your power to all these other people. If you're in a fandom, you better quit it right now. Stop giving away your power to anyone else other than yourself. You have value and worth. You deserve your own energy. Let your feelings out, all of them, even the ones that scare you. This is going back to the situation with your partner. Y'all need to start speaking on business and standing up for, not standing up. That's what this is, the argumentation. But that's just coming from a mental place. This is, let's deeply consider how I actually feel and be deadly honest with myself. And then let's speak on it. Let's have a heart to heart. Let's have a real conversation about how things really are instead of just getting into little tit for tat arguments. One more for Gemini Rising. One more. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. All right. Gemini Rising, thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you like that, I also do monthly relationship readings using your Venus sign. I publish in the middle of the month, and I do pick a cards and other stuff coming soon too. If you like that, give me a like and subscribe. Every single one means so much to me. Thank you so much for watching. And until I see you next time, bye.